introduction of Mr. Michael King.
Johal. This next song I'm going to sing was originally done by Elvis's good friend, Tom Jones. Let's go, lads. Thank you very much, legend. It's a bit warm up here. Better take the jacket off. Bear with me. Don't worry, I'm not singing sex bomb. Thank you. Okay, before I finish, ladies and gentlemen, may I say it's been a real humbling experience for me to be asked back to the finals with all these fantastic artists. It's my first competition. sound is fantastic, the musicians, Graceland Band, fantastic, so really appreciate it. Thank you. Now give them a big round of applause. And yourselves. I'd like to finish with a song I always sang at his very last concert. Goes like this.
And the E.T.A Meager Award for the Spirit Elvis goes to Johal. But it's well deserved. That is an absolutely lovely man. So
the Katie Meager Award, yes, of course, because lovely Katie. For those of you that don't know, we've been going quite a few years, and Katie was one of our regulars, and sadly we lost her a couple of years ago now. So we came up with the Spirit of Elvis Award because she was Jay Ashton, of course. Has he been brilliant all weekend, ladies and gentlemen? Obviously, we wouldn't be able to do this without the team. We got lovely Lynn on the door, and we got Phil, Ian. I'm trying to quickly go through them now. Phil, Ian, my little granddaughter. You still heard her name, Mia. We've been slightly. But anyway, we got Hannah, DJ Steve, of course, who does all the tracks, everything. Well done, mate. You'd be very upset if I didn't mention him. Andy Cliff always helps us out back there. Please give him a round of applause as we go through. Obviously, Paul and Keith, at the back there looking after the sound. My lovely wife, Shoned, she's down there as well. Okay, that's enough of her. But obviously the band, aren't they great? Really are. Some over here, my very first guitar, Mr. Alan Diamond, gives me a big round of applause. The guy that puts everything together for me at the moment, you've probably seen him on photographs we have together, he's a good friend of mine, Mr. Sandal C. Leeds. It was a special weekend for me this year. One of the reasons was that we had back with us Mr. Cliff Priest. Wonderful. The fantastic Andrew Thomas on bass. DJ Tom. Steve Sock on keys, isn't he fantastic? Last but not least, Harry and Lucy. Isn't it great to have them back? Have I left anyone out? Okay, alright. So let's look forward to next year, and should we get on with just saying who's won? Yeah! I'll just shut up and get off. I did forget, Mr. Johnny Elvis. In the jungle room, right? You won't forget someone. So let's do the Katie Meager Award. This is in her memory, and obviously the spirit of Elvis. I'll hand you over to Jay Ashton.
Calm down.
Right, they're gonna set my soul, gonna set my soul on fire.
All the results are in, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let's see those hands clapping. For the last time, the 2020 European Elvis Championships. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen, you've been absolutely brilliant all weekend, and we always thank you so much for coming to support this fantastic event. And I'm not going to say too much more. I'm going to invite my, as I say, brother from another mother up to say a couple of words for you. The production of Mr. Michael King. Oh, he's here. That would have been much more funny if I'd have gone in his face. There you go. Michael King, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a round of applause.
Jay Ashton, of course. Has he been brilliant all weekend, ladies and gentlemen? Jokes don't get any better. Okay, just a quick, I'm not kind of, I mean, I know I've got up a few years and said a few, whatever, rambled on, but I'm okay today. I'm alright. So, don't be silly. But no, obviously, I'd like to thank you for supporting us yet again. We have a great time, don't we? We really do. And hope to see you. What's that, mate? I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, we'd like to thank you guys. Hopefully, we'll see you next year. Remember, it's on the birthday weekend, so it'll be really, really cool. And we promise you another great weekend. And what about the Thursday? Do you like the Thursday? Should we keep it going or? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, obviously we wouldn't be able to do this without the team. We got lovely Lynn on the door, and we got Phil, Ian. I'm trying to quickly go through them now. Phil, Ian, my little granddaughter. You saw her, didn't you, Mia? We've been slightly but anyway, we got Hannah, DJ Steve, of course, who does all the tracks, everything. Well done, mate. You'd be very upset if I didn't mention him. Andy, Cliff always helps us out back there. Please give him a round of applause as we go through. Obviously, Paul and Keith, the back there looking after the sound. My lovely wife, Shamed, she's down there as well. Okay, that's enough of her. But obviously the band, aren't they great? Really are. Stand over here, my very first guitar, Mr. Alan Diamond. Please give him a big round of applause. The guy that puts everything together for me at the moment, you've probably seen him on photographs we have together. He's a good friend of mine, Mr. Sandal C. Leeds. It was a special weekend for me this year. One of the reasons was that we had back with us Mr. Cliff Priest. Wonderful. The fantastic Andrew Thomas on bass. Big Tom. Steve Sock on keys, isn't he fantastic? Last but not least, Harry and Lucy. Isn't it great to have them back? Have I left anyone out? Okay, alright. So let's look forward to next year, and should we get on with just saying who's won? Yeah! Let us shut up and get off. Sounds about right. Oh, the Katie Meager Award. Yes, of course, because lovely Katie. For those of you that don't know, we've been going quite a few years, and Katie was one of our regulars, and sadly we lost her a couple of years ago now. So we came up with the Spirit of Elvis Award because she was lovely, as we all know. And so that's the first award. We'll do that one, and we'll do the gospel, and then we'll go 3, 2, 1, and then we go for it. I'll tell you what I did forget. Mr. Johnny Elvis. Yeah. In the jungle room. Right? You won't forget someone. So let's do the Katie Meager Award. This is in her memory, and obviously the spirit of Elvis. I'll hand you over to Jay Ashton.
Calm down. Well done. And so the next prize that we're going to get is the winner of the gospel contest, and the winner is Andy King. Brings us to the main event, and obviously we're going to go into reverse order. And third place in the 2020 European Elvis Championships is Brian Troy. And I know we say this every year, but don't just say it is true. The voting is always so very close, so it's difficult to give third, second and first, but obviously you've got to do it. And in second place, ladies and gentlemen, Emilio Santoro! And we all know Emilio's only young, and he's got a massive future ahead of him, so we're going to see him in first place very soon, I'm sure. Which brings us to first place. And just before we do it now, thank you all for making it an absolutely fantastic 10th anniversary weekend. On behalf of myself, on behalf of Michael and Sean and all the team, you've been absolutely brilliant. And the winner, and the 2020 European Elvis Championship winner is... and gentlemen, keep with Rob Willis, ladies and gents. He's making his way up. Oh, he's looks the part. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Willis. As you can see, he was obviously expecting this.
Clearly y'all have all had too much to drink. I just don't know. Like, for those that know me very well, you know that I don't get speechless very often. I'm just absolutely... Oh, mental! Thank you all thank you all so much. I came here like maybe 8-9 years ago, I can't remember now, and I entered the little novice competition. I had these little horrible sideburns and I made this little belt and everything, and I looked at the guys that were on the stage and I always wanted to be there, and I guess like I am, like that's all I can say. I want to get sad and I want to get sentimental because clearly I've had a beer, and there are a few, just the one. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. There's a few people, obviously, I've got to quickly, I'm sorry, I know, I've got to quickly do like a shout out to my mum who brought me here back when I was 17 years of age. That was my birthday present, was to come here, and thank you very much. My beautiful wife, Rose, at the back, who has given me the most beautiful daughter in the world as well. I think y'all will all see that. Obviously my beautiful daughter, even though she's completely asleep and completely oblivious to what's happening. But hopefully there's enough videos that when she's 18 I can embarrass her and whatever. Every time I got through to the finals and everything, when I entered it, I always rang my dad. And it was a big thing. Thank you. I always rang my dad, and he was always pissed on a Sunday night, but he was always chuffed to bits to hear that I got through. And every time I'd get through, he'd be so excited. But then I'd see him the next day, and he'd say, "Yeah, but next year it'll be third place, and next year it'll be this, and the next year." He never got to see me win this, but he was my best man. He really was my best man. And, I did for my old man. That's what I did. Anyways, don't drink alcohol, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that does to you. But I don't know what happens next. I've never been singing. What y'all want to sing? Yeah. If I can drink, is that a song?
So we're going to get a song from the European 2020 champion, and I think it's going to be Elvis, the Del Boy years. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the 2020 European Elvis champion, Rob Willis! Thank you.
I can feel it.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Michael and Charlotte, we'd like to thank you all once again for supporting us, and that brings us to the close to the 2020 European Elvis Championships. Thank you so much for being here once again, and everybody into Johnny Elvis Jump the Room for a big party. The drinks are on Rob. See you next year.